Which person from the most recent video is your favorite? It is essential to choose anything to add to your future self while you're at it. Again, here's a list of the wealthiest people in the world. Hello and welcome to Luxury Premier, the ultimate destination for dreamers pursuing insight. And if you're here with us, it's not a coincidence that you are watching this video. Here in Luxury Premier, we only want what is best for you. May our videos inspire you and hope that all of your dreams may come true. Number 8. Sergey Brin. His family moved to the United States in 1979 when he was only 6 years old from Moscow, Russia. He became Google's technical chief after Eric Schmidt took over as CEO in 2001 after co-founding the company with Larry Page. When Sundar Pichai took over as CEO of Alphabet in 2019, he remained in the same position but stepped down. Beyond its leading search engine, Google provides a set of online tools and services called Google Workspace, including Gmail, Google Drive, and other services such as calendaring and chat and documents and presentations. Google sells Pixel smartphones, desktops, tablets, Nest smart home gadgets, and a Stadia video game console to round out its product line. Much of 2019 was devoted to Alphabet's research laboratory, X, responsible for groundbreaking technologies such as Waymo self-driving vehicles and Google Glass. As part of the Michael J. Fox Foundation, he has given millions of dollars to research Parkinson's disease. Number 9. Mukesh Ambani. At Stanford University, Mukesh Ambani enrolled in the Master of Business Administration program in 1979, but he dropped out the following year without earning a degree. Mukesh Ambani then returned to India to oversee Reliance Industries' expansion into petrochemicals, refinery operations, and oil and gas exploration. Mukesh and Anil Ambani took joint control of Reliance after Dhirubhai Ambani's stroke and death in 2002. Their mother intervened to mediate a 2005 settlement. Mukesh retained the refinery, petrochemicals, oil and gas activities, and textile operations, while Anil's group was given control of Reliance Telecommunications, power, entertainment, and financial services businesses. The brothers resolved the legal issue over natural gas in 2010, and the non-compete restrictions contained in 2005 settlement were annulled. With a $220 million contract to share a fiber optic network in 2013, Mukesh and Anil Ambani seem to have put their differences behind them. Reliance Industries has grown into retail and telecoms under Mukesh Ambani's leadership. In 2007, he was declared the world's wealthiest man by two Indian magazines. Ambani is on the World Economic Forum's board of directors. Using his company's resources to support rural development, healthcare, and education, he established the Reliance Foundation in 2010. He erected a 27-story Mumbai house for his family, including his wife, 3 kids, and mother. There are 3 helipads and 3 stories of gardens in the structure. Critics on social media were outraged when a video showed Ambani ringing a bell from the mansion's balcony to thank healthcare personnel, which led them to claim he hadn't done enough to help the outbreak. Number 10. Steve Ballmer. Microsoft CEO Bill Gates pushed Steve Ballmer to drop out of Stanford University's MBA program in 1980, which led to Ballmer joining the company. He was the 30th person to work at Microsoft. In 2000, Ballmer was named Microsoft CEO, succeeding Bill Gates. He served in that capacity until he resigned in 2014. Microsoft purchased Skype in 2011 for $8.5 billion under Ballmer's leadership. As Microsoft's top individual shareholder, Ballmer has an estimated 4% stake in the company. Ballmer acquired the Los Angeles Clippers basketball franchise for $2 billion in 2014, soon after he stepped down as Microsoft CEO. During their time at Harvard, Steve Ballmer and Bill Gates shared a dorm and a floor. They had a brotherly connection until Ballmer began pushing the business into hardware, such as the Surface tablet and Windows mobile phone. Number 11. The Hello family of Carlos Slim. As of this moment, Carlos is worth an estimated $1 trillion. He is reported to have a wealth of $74 billion. Carlos has no desire for ostentatious mansions scattered over the globe. Because he enjoys driving alone, Carlos does not possess a fleet of vehicles. His favorite sports team is the New York Yankees. Carlos, whose ancestry is Lebanese, enjoys the company of Lebanese celebrities. Because they value simplicity, the Hello family's way of life is spare and uncluttered. He was devoted to his wife and children, and he and Sumaya Domit had a wonderful marriage that lasted until she died in 1999. Grupo Prisa and Caixa Bank, a Spanish investment banking institution, are owned by the Hello family. The family owns a large number of Mexican businesses. His firms, Telmex and America Movil, have him serving as their chairman and CEO. Mexico City is home to the Hello family. Number 12. The founder of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook's co-founder, CEO, and chairman, is a staunch advocate of the social network that has become a primary mode of communication today. Currently, worth $82.7 billion, he has a 15% interest in Facebook after its first public offering in May of that year. Zuckerberg seemed to be on an upward trajectory. Business tycoon Mark Zuckerberg ran into his first major roadblock in 2006 when the developers of Harvard Connection alleged that Zuckerberg had plagiarized their concept and demanded that a software developer compensate them for their losses. As far as he was concerned, the theories were based on two distinct kinds of social networks. Incriminating texts found in Zuckerberg's databases show that they may have purposefully stolen intellectual property from Harvard Connection and sold Facebook users sensitive information to his buddies. After some time, he said he was sorry for sending the damning text. According to an interview with The New Yorker, if you're going to establish an important service that many people depend on, you need to be mature, right? It's safe to say that I've learned a great deal. Number 13. Family of Françoise Bettencourt Meyers. One of the most wealthy women in the world, Françoise Bettencourt Meyers is the granddaughter of L'Oreal founder Jack L'Oreal. Her family has 33% of L'Oreal shares, which grew spectacular in 2019. She has a net worth of $92.3 billion in the United States dollars. Lillian and Andre Bettencourt, politicians, formed a charity organization that Meyers presently leads with her father, who serves as its president. With the Bettencourt-Schuller Foundation, France's impact on life sciences and the arts has grown significantly since its establishment in 1987. Since its inception, more than 1,000 initiatives driven by brilliant people, teams, groups, and organizations has received funding from the foundation. As the wealthiest woman on Forbes billionaires list, Meyers ranked 14th wealthiest person. Alice Walton, the daughter of Walmart founder Sam Walton, is in third place. Number 14. Mayor of New York City Michael Bloomberg. As the primary owner, co-founder, and CEO of Bloomberg LP, Michael Bloomberg serves as an American businessman, philanthropist, politician, and author. His campaign emphasized traffic, housing, and education. Rudolph Giuliani, the retiring mayor of New York City, praised his leadership after 9/11. Bloomberg led the polls weeks before the November 6 election. First, he led economic development by enacting a citywide smoking ban, boosting tourism, and eliminating the city's deficit. Michael Bloomberg was re-elected in 2005 and proceeded to eliminate trans fat in food, execute environmental measures including congestion pricing, and construct a 25-year infrastructure investment plan. Bloomberg's policy-related talks and 2007 resignation from the GOP fueled rumors that he may run as an independent in 2008. In October, he changed the city's term limit law. Bloomberg was re-elected in November 2009 when the New York City Council approved 3 terms. Extending the smoking ban and seeking to ban sugary drinks were 2 of Bloomberg's most controversial health policies during his 3rd term. A controversy over the NYPD stop and frisk procedure, which allowed cops to keep and question persons without probable cause, damaged Bloomberg's final term. Bloomberg maintained that this method, which disproportionately targeted minorities, was necessary for fighting crime. Bill de Blasio succeeded Michael Bloomberg as mayor of New York City in 2013. Number 15. Zhong Shanshan. The creator of China's most prominent beverage firm is a $73.3 billion Chinese millionaire. Before starting his own company, Nongfu Spring, he worked as a construction worker and a reporter. Wantai Pharmaceuticals, the pharmaceutical firm he chairs, is also headed by him. Bloomberg reports that Zhong has earned a fortune with few public appearances and few interviews. First Chinese entrepreneur to make current top 10 wealthiest list only after Mark Zuckerberg and Warren Buffett. In contrast to Alibaba founder Jack Ma, whom Zhong dethroned as China's richest man, nothing is known about Nongfu's billionaire boss. "I don't have a flattering temperament," he told Chinese reporters. "I don't like interacting with people while drinking," he remarked, citing a Chinese business culture that promotes drinking and eating to cement deals. His fortunes have fallen with Chinese internet enterprises. What's the bottom line? Technology innovators and luxury retail masterminds might help you climb closer to the ranks of the world's wealthiest billionaires. If you like to keep things simple, you may stick to value investing. It also helps if you were born into a wealthy family. However, immense fortunes on this list began as brilliant ideas that individuals with imagination, determination, and connections utilized to develop some of the world's largest enterprises. Today, we hope you learned something new that you will remember for the rest of your life. We'd like to thank everyone who has stayed with us this far. Despite the fact that we have never met, please know that we respect and admire you for choosing to be here today. Thank you for taking the time to speak with us, dreamers. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos.